Okay, so I come to you in this video with some breaking news, alhamdulillah. I am actually leaving for Umrah, inshallah, in a few weeks, in 4 weeks to be exact. And I will be there, inshallah, right after the Hajj season.
That being said, I have a lot of content that I'm going to be releasing before I head out, inshallah. And one of the very important videos will be a video on the Nusuk app, not Nusuk Hajj. I know it's kind of confusing because, Nusuk, but this is about the Nusuk app where you can book appointments not only for Umrah, but also for visiting the Noble Road al Sharif. I haven't made a recent updated one in a long time, and this one will be super useful. It's in the works, and inshallah should be released soon. I've made previous ones. I've made ones in the past that were for the prior version of it that was called Ait Marna, but it's no longer Ait Marna. Now it's Nusuk, and it's a really good app, alhamdulillah, and it's much better designed than previously, and it's a lot less buggy as well, so alhamdulillah for that. So stay tuned for that. If you have not already, subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon, and select all alerts so that you see that video as soon as it comes up, inshallah, and it should aid and assist you in your Umrah journey henceforth, inshallah. That's apas ki baat hai, but I'm extremely excited to go for Umrah. It's been almost a year since I've gone, and alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted me the opportunity once again, alhamdulillah. And this time, I'm going to be very prepared. Inshallah, I'm going to record all kinds of videos. There's going to be food vlogs. There's going to be daily vlogs, things like that. So you'll see a lot of that. I'll be going to a lot of Ziyarats. I'll be doing an Umrah vlog. I'll try to get to the Hajj maqam post Hajj and show you guys around a little bit and things like that. I might be going live too a few times if I can, but I'm going to be super prepared. I'm going to try to get videos out as soon as possible, so the editing might not be spot on, but just to get the content out to you guys as fast as possible. So anybody who has an intention to go for Umrah right after Hajj, you'll have the latest and greatest content available, and you'll know what the setting and the scene is in Masjid Al Haram and Masjid Nabawi Sharif, inshallah. Once I get to Madinah Al Munawwara, you probably won't hear from me for a few days, because whenever I get to Madinah Sharif, man, I just words can't explain how much sukoon you get, and I just want to be focused on that. So I'm very much looking forward to it, inshallah. And please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, select all alerts, like this video, share it. And I'm going to get through a couple of comments right now, because it's been a while since I've replied to comments, and especially on video. So I'm just going to take a few moments to kind of go through a few of the comments. So brother at A commented, why do you need batteries? And this is regarding what to pack for Hajj. So that's a very good question. Batteries come in use in many items that are handheld, such as those neck fans. A lot of them come as rechargeable, but a lot of them will come as, you got to put in batteries and things like that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you bring a razor with you, like those portable electric razors, a lot of times you bring the battery operated one, so you'll need batteries for that. And if you use the batteries over there, they're not too great. They don't last too long. So you bring some batteries from the West. It's going to be a lot better. And you might bring other miscellaneous things that you might need batteries for. So at least bring a handful. Like, don't bring a huge pack, because again, that's weight, and you're just not going to use them all. But at least a handful of them, it's going to help you out, inshallah. Then Ahmed Arya Seta commented, brother, how many charging ports are available in Mina and Arafat tents? So there should be, every other bed should have in the center a charging port, and there's usually 2 spots. Sometimes they have 4. It really depends, but it's roughly every other bed. Sometimes they'll skip 2 or 3 beds, and then there will be one. And then sometimes they'll, like, if you're at the edge, if you're at the very end, it might be a little bit high up on the wall. So just keep in mind, it's a little bit, the setting, this is specifically for Mina, the setting is a little bit awkward. In Arafah, it's a lot less prevalent, so you'll have a few, but you'll probably have to go towards like the ends of the tents, and like that's where you'll have to use it. So this is why I recommended in the what to pack for Hajj video for you guys to bring that power outlet extender. So if you put one in, you'll have 3 or more depending on which one you get, and you'll have a few USB slots too, because most of them have USB. So like this will help out greatly, and you also help out other people too, so that's always a good thing to do, right? Then Dina Elwan says, salam wa alaikum salam, how do you enter Makkah with a tourist visa? Is it possible to perform Hajj with a tourist visa? So I'll answer your second question first. No, you cannot perform Hajj with a tourist visa. Please, if any tour operator, anybody says that you can do Hajj with a tourist visa, they're wrong, and you can get in severe trouble trying to do something like that in Saudi. You need a Hajj visa, a dedicated Hajj visa, from a verified tour operator or via Nusuk Hajj. If you buy a package through Nusuk Hajj, they'll guide you on how to apply for your Hajj visa, and you should have it by now if you haven't already, and you should probably already embarked on your journey. Most pilgrims are already going to be in Saudi Arabia right now, but some of them, they'll get there about 5-6 days prior, so still have a few more days. And then the first question, how do you enter Makkah with a tourist visa? Easy. To leave the airport, in any airport in Saudi Arabia, depending on what country you're coming from, But like if it's like USA, UK, and like these major countries, Canada, Germany, and all the big nations, you can get what's called a tourist visa on arrival. So as soon as you get the airport, you can apply for the visa right on the spot, and you'll get it within minutes. If you don't want to do that, if you prefer to just have the visa beforehand, you can just apply it online. I made a lot of videos. I'll have it in the top right corner, and you can click that and view that video to learn how to apply for the tourist visa. But as soon as you get the tourist visa, they put you through immigration in Jeddah airport, and then you just pick up a taxi once you leave the airport. You just get a taxi, and taxis are available everywhere over there. You just take a taxi and tell them Al Haram, and you tell them the hotel name. Most of them will speak some level of English, so you should be able to get your point across. But you just say Al Haram and then whatever hotel. So in Arabic, hotel is translated to funduk. So if you're staying in Movenpick or Movenpick funduk, you can just say something like that and people understand. Or if you're staying in like Hilton, for example, Funduk Hilton, like you don't have to say with that accent. I just, sometimes when I speak in Arabic, and I don't know much Arabic, but whenever I speak in Arabic, I try to envision myself being there, and that's why. So I hope that answers your question. Zuhur Ahmed says, Jazakallah khair for this useful video. MashaAllah, I found everything I think I was looking for. Thank you again. Most welcome, brother. I appreciate these kind of comments, and it really means a lot. Thank you. Bengali Foodie says, I had some questions. Is it true that people have to go to Mina from Arafah and Muzdalifah from Arafah on foot? No, this is not true. Depending on like what country you're from and what packages you get, there will be a bus. I know there's some pilgrims who will like walk because they think it's better to experience the hardship of Hajj, like, and do everything on foot or manually for the most part. And more power to them, alhamdulillah, for that. But you don't need to. There's always buses. And the buses are like assigned to your maktab, to your camps. So something to keep in mind. Then Dr. Zishan Fatima says, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. May Allah accept your efforts to make ease for others. Ameen. Jazakallah. It means a lot. Thank you. Please make a video on challenges and help that a person with disabilities or special needs face during the 5 days of Hajj, like bus connection, wheelchair facilities, etc. Very solid idea. I appreciate this suggestion, and I'll try my best. I don't know if I'll be able to do it like current on Hajj, but when I get there, if Hajj facilities are still kind of there some way somehow, like in Mina, I'll definitely try to stop by and I'll see if I can make a video. But going forward, I'll try to keep this in mind, like for my Umrah videos and like Ziyarat vlogs, things like that, because it'll benefit people too, inshallah. But I really appreciate that suggestion. Thank you. Then King FF4940, can you speak in Urdu? भाई मैं full Urdu बात करता हूँ, but मेरा थोड़ा accent है, तो I prefer not to speak fully in Urdu. Just kind of sometimes I'll throw Urdu in there ताकि मेरे जो पाकिस्तानी भाई बहन जो हैं वो थोड़ा वो होमली फील कर सकें. मगर ये वीडियोस जो मैं बनाता हूँ is mainly for my Western audience, because there's Muslims from every background, and not everybody understands Urdu, so I don't want to come off as rude, but I do like to stick Urdu here and there. And I've tried to do like translation subtitles, but it's too much work, honestly. And I have like a limited schedule, and it just turns out to be too much. So trying to do a full Urdu video is a little bit tough for me, trying to translate it and things like that. Then Rafat Khwaja says, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Can you take power banks? Yes, you can, but make sure they're in your checked baggage, and make sure you're fully charged already, because it's hard to charge them and stuff while you're on the go in Masjid Al Haram and things like that. You might not remember power adapter, power outlet issues, things like that. So just keep that in mind. But I think filhal ke liye, and there we go, that's some Urdu. I think for now that'll cover some of the comments that I've had. I'll try to get a little bit better and comment as frequent as I can, but again, it's quite tough sometimes to get to all the comments, but I try to reply to as many as I can, alhamdulillah. Please make sure to like this video, share with anybody. And if you have any suggestions, anything that you'd like to see while I'm in Masjid Al Haram, while I'm in Masjid Nabawi Sharif for Umrah and just being there, definitely comment. I'll try to make any content based on suggestions you guys make, but I also want to focus a lot on like food vlogs and like just travel vlogs over there and things like that too, because I used to do that like back in the day, like 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed that, and it was very beneficial, I believe, to people to just kind of see from that lens, and this just kind of allows me to be a little bit more creative rather than just sitting here at my desk all the time. So again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Jazakallah khair.